Hey guys, in this video I was going to talk about, I guess what you'd call an ornament, but it's not something I've ever really covered before. It's what I'm calling a long grace note. And I'll get to that in the end. I picked a tune, a jig that I really like, called Hammy Hamilton's, and I'm going to run through, like I usually do, the basic melody, then go back and play it kind of up-tempo. I'm not going to spend too much time on each of those because I really would rather get to the ornament because that's kind of the meat of this deal. So I'll play just the basic melody first, it's a nice little jig, and then come back around and play it up-tempo with all the ornaments that I do, and we'll kind of break that down a little bit. So here we go, the basic melody. That's the A part right there. I'll play it again just so we'll have that down, and then go on to the B part. So there we go with that. B part does some kind of cool arpeggio type stuff, so B part's probably a little bit trickier than the A part. So that's one through the B part. The second time we do the B part, it kind of brings in some of the parts from the A part, so it's a little bit different the first time you play it versus the second time. So here's the second time through the B part. So you can hear it basically finishes like the A part does. So now I'll play it again more up tempo, and then kind of show that long grace note that I'm talking about, that kind of oddball little ornament. So, so here's the full tune: A B B, proper speed. Right, so that's the whole tune. Now the ornament that I'm talking about is kind of a cool thing that I like to do, I suppose more in jigs than in reels, and I've never really heard anybody come up with a name for it, which is why I call it kind of a long grace note. But where I do it here, so basically you're playing the note below it as opposed to a slide. What I'm doing is you're basically playing an extra note that's not really in the melody, and you're playing a lot longer than you would ordinarily if it was a slide or just a roll. And that's the other part of it, is I'm shortening up what could be a long roll, shortening it up to a short roll. And I also do kind of a quick grace note on it too, just to kind of accent the fact that it's an intentional note, not just I forgot what the tune was. So I also do it a bit down low. As we finish it up. So that's kind of where I do it. I also do it, I believe, in the B part. Yeah, you can do it there. So ordinarily you might go kind of a slide, and then a slide into a roll, and another roll. So you could do a couple of different options there. And again, the idea with this is that you want to make sure it sounds intentional, because it kind of gives a nice little rhythmic melodic lift to it. And it's nice to use tonguing there and the extra grace note to kind of really really accent it a bit. Again, I mentioned I kind of tend to use this more in jigs than in reels. I couldn't think of a reel off the top of my head where this would really be a kind of a prevalent ornament, but it might be kind of a fun one to work in there if you want to mix things up a little bit. And particularly on the jigs, it helps kind of define that little lift that we try to get out of the jigs. So hope that was of some value. Holler at me in comments if there's anything I can help you with, or any questions, or got any feedback on this one. So as always, thanks guys for listening.